Hello, hello, welcome to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I am here doing the June 2021 readings for all 12 zodiac signs. This reading will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this will be a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. And remember that it could be picking up on somebody you're dealing with. And also, these readings aren't set in stone. We all have free will, so we can, if we don't like the outcome that we get, we can do something to change it. Or if we do like the outcome, we can make sure that we're doing those things to help that come to fruition. Aries, while I was getting into the meditation, first I saw it was like you were licking your wounds after a fight. I see the symbol of the sign, so I see the ram, and it was like licking the wounds after a fight. And then, I heard get back up and do it again, brush yourself off and get back up and go at it again. And I saw two rams kind of fighting the way they intertwine their horns, but then I started to hear being able to find peace in the chaos and needing to do things in a different way. So not sure if that was for one of you, some of you, just a few of you, or what, but that was what I got. So let's get you one card from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck, and then we will do your Celtic cross-read reading with the Shadowscapes Tarot. And I do have a new clarifying deck. It's a really cute mini one, Tarot of the Pagan Cats. I'm just so obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. So, all right, here we go. All right, let's just do this because these cards are going to come out. Okay, so not too surprised. Here we have the Six of Air, and this is all about compromise and being open-minded, open mind, open heart, seeing things from another's perspective, and being able to open yourself up to being able to compromise with another. So let me just grab this because I feel like there might be one other thing that needs to be said with this card, and I will know it when I see it. Okay, so solutions, comparisons, compromise, open-mindedness, mindfulness, illumination, epiphany, personal power. So the key phrases are a time of research and investigation, look at and compare a range of options, weigh the pros and cons, be willing to compromise, don't let rigidity hamper possible success. That's kind of me. A moment of epiphany, step into your personal power, and do not discredit what others offer. The Six of Air represents a solution born of compromise that lies somewhere in between the black and white, either or choices that are so often seen as the only options available. Now is a good time to contemplate and compare a range of different options in order to discover the best solution for one and all. It also represents that singular moment of revelation and illumination when the mind opens and at once understands the extent of the power we have over our lives. Suddenly, you see potential in everything. You see how every experience and choice made by you and others shape you and your life and brought you to this moment. In turn, you also understand how every choice you make in the present will shape your future. The Six of Air is presenting you with the opportunity to act with mindfulness and awareness. From this moment onwards, choose to take responsibility for your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, understanding that even by taking a passive or inactive role by doing nothing, or by allowing others to make decisions on your behalf, you are making a choice. It signifies an opportunity to empower and illuminate your life by opening your mind. So, the one that I kind of felt strongly with was when the mind opens and at once understands the extent of the power we have over our lives, and you realize that how every experience and choice made by you and others has shaped you and your life brought to you in this moment. So I'm kind of seeing the correlation between what I saw in my meditation and this card. If you are in a confrontational energy, or you're just kind of coming up against something, maybe take a step back and re-enter it in a new way and do things in a new way, because that was one of the other things that I was hearing. So let's see what comes out with your Celtic cross spread. And some Aries can be a little aggressive. Not everyone, but you have the tendency to do so. So just remember, that the choices you make really are going to determine your outcome. Okay, let's get into this for you, Aries. Spirit, please give me a Celtic cross spread. Please give me a message for Aries. Okay, so somebody else had this at the bottom of the deck. Who was it? I can't remember now, but I think it was... I can't remember. Okay, Aquarius. So we have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, a lot of emotional contentment in like every area of your life. Let people come in and help you if you need help. That's a part of being open-minded and really compromising with people. If you're always the one to do things, allow other people to kind of take the reins once in a while and help you out a little bit. Okay, so we have you at the center of the reading, and this is the 2 of Swords. So not seeing things clearly, being at a stalemate, not being able to make a decision on something, and there's a need for you. And it's funny. So you see how this card, she has the rainbow coming out from her mind, and then there's a lot here at her heart too. And this card, the swans, one's holding a flower, the other one's holding a rose. And in the book it says, open your eyes and see, and open your heart and feel, to really be able to illuminate things for yourself so that you can make this, whatever decision this is. So the crossing placed sideways indicates a conflict. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginning, stable foundation. Aries, it just feels like something's rocked you a little bit. Like the ground underneath you, like it's almost like, it just feels like something is really shaking your stability. Maybe that's where this decision is coming from. What is going on right now? Okay, the next card out we have is a foundation, and this card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation. Maybe this is with a partner. We have the Lovers here, but this card is also about choice. And, with me reading this, it talked about being aware of the choices that you make, and by doing nothing or giving things up to other people, allowing them to make the decision for you, that's still a choice. Especially with you being the 2 of Swords, needing to make a decision on something. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers, obviously. The next card out we have is Past, and this shows the influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. Okay, so this kind of makes sense. your abundance, maybe. We have the Empress here. That's the kind of the first thing that I heard when I looked at this. So the Empress is somebody who knows her worth. This is a very creative, fertile, nurturing mother type energy. Somebody who can make things out of nothing and really create for themselves. They're grounded and stable as well, this energy. Let's keep going. So the next card out is immediate future and illustrates what's likely to happen next. And we have the Three of Wands for you, Aries. So this is about expanding your horizons and really pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone to really expand yourself and bring new things into you, like your abundance. The next card out we have is the Crown, and it represents the outcome you desire most in this situation. Okay, so what I'm feeling, we have the King of Cups, and what I'm feeling is like healing, and because in this deck, you know, it talks about how he says, drink from my sacred waters, that bowl he's holding, and be healed. So when I first looked at this and I started, you know, it was almost like what you're hoping for is like to be cleansed emotionally. You know, also the King of Cups is somebody who is very nurturing and loving and supportive, but doesn't really express his feelings or what's going on inside of them. Maybe some of you are really wishing to be authentic and really express what's in your heart. For others of you, this could just be a partner. Water signs showing up, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Feel a very strong male presence. Okay. So the next card out we have is yourself, and this is your self-image or how you see yourself in the present situation. We have the Star here, Aries. This is the Aquarius card, but this is about positivity and faith and hope, and also it just feels like, you know, this is also about like your wish come true. It just feels like you're kind of realizing your worth and seeing that you are the star of your life. This isn't the Fool, but I feel like a new energy with this, like almost like you're coming into this awareness or like new perspective of yourself and really putting yourself on a higher, like having more self-worth and putting yourself on like a higher pedestal, I guess you could say. The next card out is the Environment, and it represents the influences of those around you, or could show how others see you in the situation. Oh boy. The Devil card here is a Capricorn card, but you know, don't be alarmed. This is just negative attachments to ways of thinking, behaviors, substances, people, situations. It really feels like this is in your mind. It could be somebody around you, obviously, but what I get when I look at this is just like your mind playing tricks on you a little bit. Hopes and fears, and this card indicates either what you hope for or fear most in the situation. We have self-deception here. So if the environment around you I mean, if this isn't you and this is a person, which it very may well be, I can correlate to this either being you or with somebody else, but with this being your fear, what you fear is like being deceived, even by yourself. Like telling yourself lies or not really listening to your intuition, or maybe somebody just coming in and lying to you and deceiving you. The last card is the outcome, which indicates what's likely to happen if nothing changes. Oh boy. We have the 9 of Swords here, Aries. No bueno, really. Anxiety, fear, worry. You see that cycle? It's like a swirling swarm of crows above him in that storm. And he's like ready to fight. So, again, there might be a need for you or the person that you're dealing with, if this is flip-flop for you, to really open your heart and open your mind to something new so that you can get out of this. I mean, look at this, all of this devil energy, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and you're the 2 of Swords at the center of the reading. Woof. Very interesting. Okay, so what we had come out is the 4 of Pentacles over that 2 of Swords, you not being able to make a decision on something. It feels like you're holding on to something. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands, and this is like abundance coming in for you and like your ships coming in. Maybe something you've been waiting for a while. But the 4 of Pentacles is really about like holding on and really being focused on your money. I need more. It just feels like what was shaken was like your money or your stability or about something. Let's see. Maybe what that was the 4 of Pentacles, like really holding on to something and not being able to let it go. And maybe you're kind of like blocking your ships from coming in by holding on and not really making a decision to like let go of something, or Ace of Pentacles, in here, guys. Yeah, it's like you realized more pentacles here. Feels like you realized like something wasn't working or was making you feel like unstable, like lack, and like you didn't have enough or you weren't enough. Or maybe just realizing like, ooh, this thing is not working out, or geez, this is kind of cryptic. So what this here? Okay, it seems like maybe there's some inner conflict here around a partner or something. The 5 of Wands is here. Maybe this is like inner conflict or conflict like around you and your environment. But with the Lovers being the basis of the foundation, could be choice or an actual person. We have the Knight of Cups and then the Sun. Almost like somebody came in and they just made you really happy. Like someone who came and fulfilled you emotionally, and maybe they brought you yeah, it's almost like there's somebody that really makes you happy that you want to pursue a connection with. Anything else? Empress, anything else? Okay, so okay. So it seems like trying to hurry up here. So over the Empress, which was that past, somebody coming into their worth, we have the Star showing up again. And then we have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm feeling with this is like somebody who realized who they were, what they're worth, what they want, with that star there, realizing they're the star, and then they kind of put their foot down and like stood up for themselves, maybe, because they like new love came in for themselves, like, and it got the wheel turning, like basically like this new love for yourself and realizing who you were in the star really helped you to like put your foot down and stand your ground and keep your boundaries up, and that really started things moving for you. Because with the Two of Swords here and then the Four of Pentacles, that's like not moving, stagnant energy, and then just holding on really tight. Yeah, it's like you definitely... Okay, so I was clarifying the immediate future, that expanding your horizons and abundance coming in. There was something that was burdening you, you were really sad about, like you couldn't really get your mind off of, and it was really, really heavy. But it feels like you know, after this love, like you had to go within. And if you're still feeling this, if you're still feeling this heaviness, this burden, this loss, sadness, feeling like you're holding a lot of weight on you, tap into your intuition. This is the High Priestess here. There's a need for you to go within and listen, because there's a brand new beginning, stable foundation, you know, especially with that being the crossing of your reading, and you were feeling really unstable and like there was a lack and not enough clarity maybe about something. Go within, release the sadness, release the burdens that you feel of whatever the situation is for a little bit, just to go within. And I feel like it's going to strengthen something within you and help you to pursue a new beginning for a stable foundation. Anything else? Yeah, okay, so I feel like the Empress is here again. So what I was feeling with the King of Cups, that like what you want, what you hope, the outcome you desire most in this situation, you know, that what I was feeling is somebody being like cleansed and renewed and like being able to like express themselves maybe a little bit more and really be authentic. The Eight of Wands showed up, so this is like communication. This is like fast communication, or things just moving fast, and it feels like maybe you want communication from somebody else that you're interested in, or you really just want to express what's authentically in your heart. Let's see. Why is the star here? Okay, so it feels like Three of Wands is here again. It's like there's something on the horizon for you, I feel like. Feels like you know that there's more out there. You're just like kind of waiting for it to come in. Maybe you're waiting for communication from somebody. But with the star here, what showed up was the Lovers. We have repeating cards. Like, I really feel like there's somebody here with me right now. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it feels like, you know, with the star being like how you see yourself in this situation, like it feels like you're somebody's wish come true and you know it, maybe. But with the Lovers here, it's like I'm going to make a choice to, like, if this isn't about a relationship for you, if that's not resonating, you know, making the choice to invest in nurturing yourself and in your stability and grounding yourself, maybe being a little bit more practical, you know, especially with that, like the fighting and like, you know, maybe it was like that licking your wounds and then getting back into it. Maybe that is referring to being hurt from a relationship and then letting yourself get back out there and really making sure that you're doing things in a new way and, you know, don't close yourself off. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's almost like you were holding on to something for a while. Didn't want to let it go. Okay. Let's continue here. Why is the devil in here? Jeez Louise. Okay. We got a story. Just give me a second. Alright, so I didn't want to have you guys wait for me while I was interpreting because we had 5 cards fall over the devil of that environment around you. So I'll just show you what came out. We had the Page of Wands, needing to take action on something. Then we have the Knight of Wands, very fast movement, taking action very quickly. 4 of Cups, boredom, missing an opportunity. 2 of Cups, soul bond. And then the 2 of Swords. Indecision, not being able to see. So it's here again. Feels like you were kind of having trouble deciding on something that was taking a long time, maybe. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck. You see the goat he's on isn't moving. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight because he takes his time, because what he's bringing, what he's offering is serious. And it's going to last a long time. So this could interpret somebody you were waiting for or waiting on. But with this message here, what I feel is like you were kind of you weren't sure what to do about a connection that you maybe started to feel bored in, or maybe somebody was missing an opportunity with you, but now you're deciding to move on. But you're still like kind of like, should I or shouldn't I? With the Page of Wands, because like the Page of Wands, maybe somebody wasn't taking action quick enough for you, for your liking, possibly. Why is this? Is this upright or reversed? Okay, so what I just clarified was the hopes and fears of you, which was that self-deception. we had the Hangman and the Moon come out here. And then the Eight of Cups reverse and the Emperor. It just feels like something was hidden from you and you like realized and you had a hard time like walking away from it, but now you're like, it feels like you're taking control of the situation and that's what you're wanting to do, but you're afraid that you might get caught in a loop again of self-deceptive energy. Maybe you're deceiving yourself. All right. So, okay, so the Emperor's here and the Empress is here again. But for the Nine of Swords, the outcome, what flew out was the Five of Wands, conflict, competition, inner conflict. King of Cups is here again. And then we have the Magician and victory. So what I feel like is there's some conflict around this person. Maybe this is you or your person, that King of Cups, that like somebody very loving but doesn't reveal everything. It feels like staying in that is what's going to keep you in this yucky Nine of Swords energy. And it feels like what it's saying is like, see things in a new way, especially with the Hangman that showed up. The Magician, because you're the Magician, you can make anything happen in your life. And then the Six of Wands, that's where your victory lies if you don't want to get stuck, is realizing that you can really manifest for yourself anything that you want. And, you know, the Empress being here again, it's like, I feel like you have the power to let this go, whatever it is. So Aries in general, with all of this that's here, I know it's a lot. I feel like there's a need for you to open yourself up to maybe compromising with another, or at the very least releasing what was really keeping you stuck in this like fearful lack energy. There's a need to really get back out there, but do it in a new way and realize who you are, because you have a lot of power within you. And I think that comes from, and I think it will come in once you're able to kind of release the combative energy and needing to fight and needing to like be on top. Yeah, so just, I don't know. I feel like this was a little cryptic for me, and there's like so much that came out. I feel like one other reading was like this, very, very long. I think it ended up being like 37 minutes, but there's a lot here. But it's like, don't get stuck in the illusions again. Do things in a new way this time. And really pay attention to the choices that you're making, because that's going to help. That's going to, whatever choices you're making is going to get you to where you want to go or not want to go. So really pay attention to that. Try to be a little bit more open-minded and do things in a brand new way. Okay, Aries, I know this was a lot. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know down below if you resonated with this or not. And if not, check your birth chart for other prominent signs and check out those readings. And I will see you next month in July with some extendeds for you. Take care.